Hello, it's Wolflatek, and welcome to my 2019 year in review. Every month I had something fun happen in it, for the most part, and I wanted to share some of my highlights from each month. So, let's just jump right in. A quarter for 2018 asterisk, first year in the new hotel, and was a great response. Chula Vista were wonderful hosts, and the room jacuzzis and hot springs were wonderful to relax in. Fursuit is one of those events that just came out as an idea but formed into an event over time. It was the first year and it was a blast. One of those events that's changed my life in the process. Fursuit 2020 is coming soon, so register today. Links down in the description. So, March was one of those slow months. So have this sped up recording of me saying the alphabet backwards at a library. For many years now, Northeastern Wisconsin Furs have put on a picnic at Riverside Park. The picnic is always well ran, and they all do a great job up there coordinating all of it. I recommend you try attending next year, as it's always fun. 2019 was definitely a year full of firsts. We created the first annual Wisconsin First Picnic at Devil's Lake State Park. Devil's Lake being the most popular state park in southern Wisconsin. We rented one of the shelters and had a fun day on the south shore of the park. Some attendees even went hiking in suit as well. Also in May, we had the first annual It's Rough Out Campout at Lake Eganza State Park. Natural camping on a group site, it was nice and only rained once, which it did end up drying out the next day. June, two of my best friends got married. Chewy and Scarlett got married, and Chewy made me his best man. It was a night worth remembering. Just remember my life advice, you two, and congrats, you two. So in July, Ren passed his technician ham exam, and what better way to celebrate than to contact South Korea and Poland in an around the world contest. My first contest experience was a blast. All from a $1 of wire in a tree. Also in July, Houdini and I went diving. I've had my diver certificate for 9 years now, and he convinced me to go out again for the first time in many years. So worth it. If you can get your open diver certification, I highly suggest it. There's a plenty of places in Wisconsin too. So in August, going on 5 years now, I can't believe it's been 5 years almost, we've had hosted a campout here in Wisconsin. It's always fun and amazing and different every year. This year it only rained once for a little bit, but we made light of the situation. A game of Jackbox was played, as well as an attempt on getting an image from the International Space Station. We failed, but we tried. So in September, my mentor Wolf Siege runs the main stage at Furry Migration up in Minneapolis, and he is an amazing person. The crew that he's also assembled for it is also amazing, and it makes for a very fun event for everyone. We worked so well together, it's like a family inside of a family. If you can work for a convention, I highly suggest it, only if you want to. They're a lot of fun. Oh yeah, also in September, my brother got married. Here's a picture of me in the tuxedo. In October, we had 9 months to pull off another episode of Aquatifer, and so much changed on the back end, but as a team, we made it happen once again. An events team was very supportive and amazing to work with always, and they're always going to be in good hands. November 2019 was one of the weirdest weather months for me. One, it snowed 6 inches on Halloween, causing my motorcycle exam to be postponed. And you can't ride in 6 inches of snow. I had to reschedule it a week later, when it was 28 degrees at a location an hour away. But when I took it, I passed, and now I have my license. Also, a few days later, the ski hills opened. The earliest they ever have opened, and just a few days after passing my motorcycle road test, I was hitting the slope with 2 to 3 feet of snow underneath me, and it was amazing, and a lot of hills have opened the earliest they ever have. So many faces one needs to hug, so many places I ought to love. With MFF up in lights, it was fun throughout the nights. While we met from far and near, 2019 was the best according to my ear. While I met friends from all over the world, there's not 1 minute that was swirled. I also took the Blue Line into downtown, to Amazon Go Store before sundown. We hit the sites before getting back. I continued to O'Hare to get Connor and his pack. A weekend full of friends and fun. It was worth it to everyone. Later in December, it also was 55 degrees on Christmas Day. Perfect for motorcycle riding. Jensen and I took the bikes out and had some fun. I added 40 more miles onto my runs. And with that is my 2019 recap. I hope to do one of these every year as it continues to remind me why I love the fandom so much. You all continue to motivate me to do things for the community, while I also expand my own self in the process. So if you want to make more memories, come join us at events and hang out. It's always a fun time. Anyway, bye bye. A woo together community forever.